Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, March 29, 2025. With today's Mars-Chiron square, there can be a feeling of being unsettled or insecure at times, although it's temporary. Insecurities about a work project or function can magnify under this influence, or uncertainties about your communications or work output may be at play. Someone could touch a nerve and stir up buried emotions. Avoid allowing this feeling to dominate, especially if it means bowing out of an important task. Allow yourself the right to feel vulnerable, if only to get to know yourself better, as the day can have something to teach you about what needs healing. Later today, in fact, you can feel far more at peace. Your emotions settle, and the pace relaxes. Buckle up for lovely energy today. This is because our sky above is swirling in a much sweeter dance. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, dances straight into Neptune's heart as they unite in a perfect conjunction. This has filled them both with sweetness, laughter, and compassion, which means that your mind will also be filled with the very same things. This is an excellent period to be sensual, intimate, and connect. With your lover or spouse. If single, look for someone who has a deep sense of spirituality or a deeply ingrained empathic nature. This could be the one. Get ready. Hopefully, you are financially equipped to handle Venus retrograde entering Pisces and forming a conjunction with Neptune in Pisces. The remainder of Venus retrograde will likely impact your financial opportunities and standing. It might feel murky at first, so you may not see the hit coming. If you have an emergency fund or savings account, then this might not be so bad. If not, you may have to reconsider how you handle your finances and what you can do to prepare better for the next time. Watch out for the temptation to go overboard today. You are practicing keeping your health boundaries this month. Health is largely dependent on sleep. Observe the midnight hour and a regular, healthy diet. Try to guard your sleep the way you would the fountain of youth. They may as well be the same thing. Your sleep affects your attitude, and they say attitude is everything. Attitude is also breakfast. Water, fresh fruit and whole grain toast is a great attitude. If you found yourself feeling a little drained over the last while, you'll probably find renewed strength and drive today. You're likely to find the energy and enthusiasm to finish up any leftover projects, organize your things, or work on tasks that don't normally interest you all that much. When a vibration is happening, consider making the most of it by getting things done, and if you haven't set any new goals for yourself lately, consider giving this some thought, as well. Nearly 2 months after leaving your income sector, Venus not only retrogrades back in but to find Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, still here and Mars still in your work sector. While back in direct motion, a retrograde turn has kept Mars in your work sector much longer than would normally be the case for having left last year and then retrograde back in the new year. He is already on a do-over. As Venus returns to do the same on the income front, this will see them join forces to create some potentially game-changing weeks on the income and job fronts. After nearly 2 months, Venus, the planet of love, leaves your communications sector today, though by the back door and not by moving on. By retrograding back out, Venus will only be gone for 5 weeks and that time, she leaves behind planets that can continue her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. Gemini, curiosity and quick thinking will serve you well. Your quote of the day: a single idea can change everything. Your color of the day is bright yellow, sparking creativity and joy. Lucky numbers: 3, 10, 21. An unexpected conversation may reveal something valuable. Stay adaptable. Change is working in your favor. A new project or opportunity may excite your mind. Keep learning, and inspiration will follow. Our eyes in the sky. Take a deep breath and settle into this moment. There's no rush, no pressure, just an opportunity to receive whatever messages are meant for you. No matter where you are right now, emotionally or physically, this reading is here to offer clarity, reassurance, and maybe even a little inspiration. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card that comes forward is the Chariot, and this is a powerful sign of momentum and determination. There's a sense of forward movement happening, whether you feel it yet or not. This is the energy of pushing through obstacles, staying focused, and trusting that your hard work is leading you somewhere meaningful. If you've been doubting whether you're on the right path, take this as confirmation that you are. Even if things have felt challenging or uncertain, this card reminds you that persistence and confidence will take you where you need to go. Think about a time in your life when you faced a challenge but kept moving forward anyway. That same strength still exists within you now. The Chariot asks you to trust yourself, take control, and keep going. You are more capable than you think. Next, we have the Four of Swords, WH. It brings a different kind of message, one of rest, reflection, and the importance of slowing down. While the Chariot pushes forward, the Four of Swords reminds us that progress isn't always about constant movement. Sometimes, the most valuable thing we can do is pause, take a breath, and recharge. Have you been feeling mentally or emotionally exhausted? Have you been putting pressure on yourself to always be productive? This card is a reminder that rest is not a weakness. Taking time for yourself, whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply stepping away from distractions, will allow you to return to your goals with even more clarity. It's okay to take a break. In fact, it may be exactly what you need right now. The next card in this reading is the Page of Wands, bringing in a spark of curiosity, creativity, and excitement for what's ahead. This is the energy of new ideas, of feeling inspired again, of allowing yourself to explore something without needing to have all the answers first. Have you been feeling drawn to try something new? Maybe it's a creative project, a skill you've always wanted to learn, or even just a different way of thinking. The Page of Wands is an invitation to follow that excitement, no matter how small it may seem. Often, the best things in life start as a simple curiosity. What if you allowed yourself to explore without judgment? What if you approached life with a sense of wonder, just as you did when you were a child? This card encourages you to embrace the unknown with an open heart and a willingness to learn. As we continue, we have the Six of Cups, which carries a deeply nostalgic and comforting energy. This card speaks to memories, connections, and the people or places that make us feel safe. It can indicate reconnection, maybe with an old friend, a past passion, or even with a part of yourself that you've lost touch with. Have you been reminiscing about the past lately? Have you been longing for a sense of familiarity or home? This card is a reminder that while we are always growing and evolving, there is still value in looking back. The experiences that shaped you, the lessons you've learned, the people who have touched your heart, they are all still a part of you. If there's someone you've been thinking about reaching out to, now may be the time. If there's a dream or a hobby you left behind, maybe it's worth revising. Sometimes, the things that bring us the most joy are the ones we've known all along. Finally, we close this reading with the Nine of Pentacles, a card of self-sufficiency, abundance, and the rewards of hard work. This is a moment of recognizing how far you've come. Even if you don't always see it, you have grown, accomplished, and overcome so much. This card encourages you to take a step back and appreciate yourself. Have you given yourself credit for the things you've achieved? Have you allowed yourself to feel proud of who you are becoming? Often, we're so focused on what's next that we forget to celebrate where we are now. This is your reminder that you are worthy of enjoyment, of stability, of peace. Whatever you've been working toward, know that your efforts are paying off. Trust that you are building a life that aligns with your deepest desires. Looking at this reading as a whole, there is a beautiful balance of movement and stillness, of looking forward and looking back. The Chariot and the Page of Wands push you toward new possibilities, reminding you that the future is filled with opportunity. The Four of Swords and the Six of Cups encourage you to rest, to reflect, to find meaning in where you've been. And the Nine of Pentacles reassures you that all of your efforts are leading to something real, something fulfilling. There is no rush. You are exactly where you need to be. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do any of these messages resonate with where you are in your life right now? Are you feeling a pull towards something new, or have you been in a period of reflection? What is something you're proud of yourself for? Let's start a conversation, support each other, and celebrate the journey we're all on together.